In the craftsmanship of recreating ourselves, we are all familiar with the statement, "You look how you feel." A statement that's common, but used improperly by retail stores. Not from a place of honesty, but from their pursuit towards financial gain. There are times we buy into these gimmicks, leaning towards quick fixes, purchasing products to cover our physical insecurities. Today, I sit with Mike Jones, a man of structure who tackled this mental and physical issue by taking action, establishing Grit, Grind, and Muscle, a personal training and fitness company operating out of Atlanta, Georgia. Being well known as a two-sport professional athlete, Mike shares how working out may help you gain the confidence you have been missing, along with his secret exercises he uses with his clients, and his mission to serve his community and others through personal fitness. Welcome to Inspired by You by Corey. Enjoy the show. So pretty much, what today is actually Friday, right?
Today is Friday, man.
Okay, cool. So I know we both pretty much had responsibilities within the crib with the kids, and now we finally here.
My daughter celebrated her birthday on Wednesday.
Congratulations.
Yeah, she just turned 6 years old.
She really grown, huh?
6 turning 13, man.
Wow, she mature.
Yeah, man.
Homework and all.
Homework and all.
Awesome. So check it out, ladies and gentlemen, for those who do not know, I'm sitting here with a gentleman by the name of Mike Jones. When I say it, I always Mike Jones. You know what I'm saying? To pretty much let people know. The way I even enunciate your name is like, it's something special about it. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
The fact that most importantly, you have had an awesome journey when it has came to fitness.
Yes.
But even before then, before you took matters in your own hand for us, I guess you say actually your own research or healing your own body, you was pretty much an athlete.
Yes, sir.
And something that we also highlighted within on the production that we did, that you two sport
professional athlete.
I know, my bad.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you also went to Doug.
Yes, Doug High. I like how you said that too. I went to Doug. I ain't go to Frederick Douglass. I went to Doug. Yeah, it was Doug.
Okay, cool. So pretty much just give me in the essence of who is Mike Jones, and then we can catapult to some other things.
All right, Mike Jones is a product of a product of a single parent.
Okay.
Mike Jones is someone that grew up with a mother who suffered from bipolar disorder.
Wow, bro.
Mike Jones is a young man that grew up in impoverished neighborhoods, Bankhead Courts, Dogwood,
Atlanta,
yeah. West Side Atlanta,
Gotcha.
Adamsville.
Right.
Mike Jones is someone who grew up longing for a father figure.
Okay.
I gravitated towards my uncles. I gravitated towards some of my friends, actually. Gravitated towards any positive male that I can encounter.
Right.
Mike Jones is someone that fell in love with basketball at the age of 7 years old.
Wow, 7 years old?
7 years old, man. I started playing basketball at Adamsville Recreation Center.
Okay.
And I talk about this coach all the time, PJ Tummy.
Right. PJ Tummy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He pulled up on me one time. I was in the apartments playing basketball, man, and he seen my talent. I can remember he was parked in the street, and I was on the court just shooting, playing basketball. And he was like, hey, Slim. He called me down. I went to the fence, and I was kind of familiar with him because one of my close friends, resting in heaven, Eddie Rowe, that was his football coach.
Right.
So I went down, I spoke with him. He was like, listen, I need you on my basketball team. I got a spot for you.
Right.
I'm coming to pick you up Monday. We got basketball practice. So ran home, told my mom. From 7 to 12, I played at Adamsville Recreation Center. Went off to play basketball in middle school at Basilin Estelle Usher Middle School, and was named the top player in the state of Georgia for my class. I had an opportunity to go overseas and play basketball. That opportunity didn't present itself because they were having a war overseas.
Oh, wow.
I can't think of the place I was supposed to go. It was so many years ago. But I was supposed to go overseas at the age of 13 and play basketball. And went on to play basketball at Frederick Douglass High School, man. Doug High.
I seen the highlights.
Yes, went on to
You've
play.
Been pushing them.
Yes. Went on to play at Doug High, man. I had a Great career, pretty good career, man. Played with a couple of pros, Jarvis and Jonas Hayes.
Okay.
Just to name a few legends from Douglas High School, man. Names go on. And left Douglas High School, was recruited by a lot of schools. I chose to go to Eastern Kentucky. Left Eastern Kentucky and went on to play at Gardner-Webb University. Played at Gardner-Webb University for 2 years. Had a lot of great achievements. We won our conference 2005. Yeah, won our conference. Had an opportunity to play against some great names, great basketball players. Then I went overseas and played for a couple of years.
I do have another question though. For you to actually take things to that level, some kids, they be extremely talented and they be the highlight in high school.
Yes.
But that's it. They don't take it to the next level.
Yes.
What is it about you that actually stood out as an athlete that could pretty much be a form of jewel of information of any young individual that hear this? And we're going to get to the grit, grind, and muscle. That's honestly why we're here.
Well, and this the name in
Right.
itself, the grit, the grind, and the muscle. That was something that I had all my life.
Right.
Even as a child, I was always competitive.
Okay.
Whether it was against my mother playing checkers, against my grandfather playing
just there.
checkers, whether it was running, racing. My uncle, I can remember my uncle was at the University of Memphis.
Right.
And he would come home and we would go to the top of our apartments. I was living off Adamsville in Misty Valley.
Okay.
And we would run from the mailbox all the way down to our apartments. And my uncle played defensive back, was a great athlete, outstanding athlete. I followed in his footsteps.
Right.
And he would backpedal. And at the age of 6, 7, 8 years old, I would try my hardest to beat him to the house. From the mailbox to the house, he would backpedal, and I would be sprinting. Yes, always. And I prided myself in middle school and high school, you may be more talented than me,
right,
but you would never outwork me. And you're not willing, you won't be willing to do what I'm willing to do to be successful.
Correct.
So that's a part of the grit, grind, and muscle, man. It's a lifestyle. It's not just a name. It's not just a brand.
Right.
It's truly a lifestyle.
So it's pretty much also like the work ethic itself within the mindset.
The work. The work.
Gotcha.
So
let me ask you this right here, though. I know we also, the grit, grind, and muscle promotion that we actually did, I noticed that how when actually coming into the gym, people actually respect you like pretty heavily.
Mm-hmm.
Like whether they're actually doing business with you,
Mm-hmm.
I seen people come up and actually get like some, hey, what's up? Like your presence is pretty much known.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, you got the structure, brother. You know, not even gonna lie to you. Even though I'm puny, you have the structure. But it's also something about you yourself and also the brand. For as it has been extended to other things. You have a strong personality.
Mm-hmm.
What is it about? I guess you say besides your structure and stuff in general, your personality. What is it that people are actually drawn to?
I guess, man, and I would say just my genuineness.
Right.
I'm very genuine with who I am. I'm very genuine with what I'm about.
Right.
There's no guessing.
Right.
I'm married.
Right.
I love my wife. I love my kids. I'm a family man. That comes first.
Right.
My faith comes before anything.
Right.
And I think people recognize that and they know how I'm coming.
Right.
I'm business minded. I'm serious about my craft with fitness, with health and wellness in general. Right. This is something that I really love. This is a passion. This is not just a job or a career or a business.
A side hustle.
It's not a side hustle. Yeah. This is a passion. Like I'm really passionate about helping people. I received a text yesterday and from Nakia Ellison.
Right.
And it almost brought me to tears. She was like, I'm 40 pounds down.
Wow.
And she's been working with my wife with Motivate Her.
Right.
And she spoke about how she's 40 pounds down, how she really didn't want to post it, but she wants other people to know where she's come from to where she is now. Her story.
Yeah.
And just, being able to help people, man. Like I just, before we got on, I was texting another guy and he was telling me, I appreciate you recognizing my shoulder was out of place. Like this is what I do, man.
Yeah.
I really love this, man. My wife all the time, she's like, you need to be working for the NFL or the NBA because I'm great at recognizing injuries. I study people, how they walk. I study people, how they live, how they move.
Yeah.
I know, and it comes from, I think I posted this one day, it comes from watching film when I was playing basketball. I would study my opponent. And I do the same thing. I study my clients. I study how they move. I'm like, okay, so last time we were doing shoulder press, you were fine, but now that left shoulder is kind of you're not pressing the same. What's going on? Yeah. So I'm really in tune with.
You're going very in detail.
I'm in tune, man. I try to be in tune with what I'm doing to be of assistance, to be able to help whomever I can. So
one thing I will notice from the different types with the clients that you actually had on set while we was doing production or whatnot is that I noticed that they had a form of confidence.
Yes.
We actually did like 2 productions together.
Yeah. Yeah.
The second production, no call, no names, but it's a good, like, I seen how one sister may not feel, as if she can do it.
Yeah.
But then the second production, like months later, it's like, wow, like she really, you know who I'm talking about,
Yeah.
And I think most definitely, I'm not sure that's one of her situations, but one of the things I noticed is the fact that for us, our insecurities, a lot of times we cover up.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? What we like the stuff that we ignore and we see it getting out of the way. Like right now, I got to cut my grass. I keep looking at it like, well, I got to cut that grass.
Yeah.
But it's like, I notice your clients, every time I come back and do a production for you guys, serious, this is no cap. You know what I'm saying? For those who don't know what cap means, no bluff. It's no bluff at all, period. I seen how they become extremely healthy with themselves and they don't necessarily push for like the clothing and the stuff to cover up these things. And I just feel as if every time I come on set or do a promotion for you guys, I see the change in not just their body, bro, but also for us within their mentality, their mindset of looking at things.
It's a mental,
it's
physical,
a total
and
different thing,
spiritual
fam.
change, man.
Absolutely.
It's mentally, physically, and spiritually changing to the point to Deion Sanders has this quote all the time. That's one of my favorite athletes. One of the reasons why I wore the number 21 Prime Time. And Coach Prime, shout out to Coach Prime. And he would say all the time, you look good, you feel good.
Right.
You feel good, you play good. You play good, they pay good.
Right.
And one of my sayings, I took it from him is, you feel good, you look good, you do good.
Right. I agree with that 100%.
So, yeah, I mean, and it starts from the inside. It's an internal feeling.
Right.
That's why I really harp on, what are you eating? What are you putting in your body?
I feel bad, bro. I'm going to tell you, I got to cut you off. Before I came here, right, I did tell you this, though.
You had some chips. You had some chips.
It works, bro. I don't even want to say it. I had a Red Bull. And I got to be, just like I told you earlier, like your presence alone is like, man, how am I about to do a podcast with Mike? And I'm finna drink a Red Bull right before.
What else did you have?
Honestly, bro, I haven't had breakfast. I don't know what it is. It's something. I'm a workaholic.
Corey, you gotta have some food with you, man.
I agree with you 100%. My wife, she get on me all the time.
You gotta have some food with you, man. You can't be out here. Cause let me tell you what happens.
Okay.
And I see this with all the time with my
thankful,
clients.
bro. Go ahead.
I see this all the time with my clients. I see this all the time with my family members. When you go and you just go, your body's gonna break down. Your body's gonna let you know, all right, you need to feed me, or you need to give me something to drink.
Right.
And you're gonna grab the first thing you grab. That's what you're gonna take. Whether it's a bag of chips or, and I'm just gonna eat this to let me hold me over till I get home. So you find yourself eating chips and a soda.
Right.
It's 200 calories in that small bag of chips.
You just hit it right on 200 calories.
And it's 350 calories that you're gonna drink in that Fanta soda. So that's 550 calories of no nourishment.
Right.
No vitamins, no nutrients, nothing. Just dense,
just junk,
empty junk calories.
Yeah.
So keep some food with you, man. I know you're a busy guy, man. Keep you a banana, an apple.
Just keep it with you,
some grapes. Yeah, man. Just pack it at night and keep it with you. So you can, he was in here working, y'all. My guy was setting up the camera, setting up everything.
Ain't ate nothing.
Hungry. Come on, man.
But I did another thing, too. Not even going to like the COVID thing, but just the pandemic alone. Like, I'm a slim dude. And I noticed, by me also the change of work that I do, I done gained like a little pudge, bro. And it look real silly too though. So, but I find myself too, for like the insecurities sometimes like with the clothes. I'm used to me. I'm a slim, healthy guy, but I can see like the little curve. Like that don't even look. How you gonna be slim with a gut? That don't even look right. You know what I'm saying?
Fat.
Yeah, skinny fat. Yeah, or skinny pub. You know, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, and my wife be going back like, yo, we got to get in the gym.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the thing about that is this though. I most definitely want to touch on this. For anybody who's actually listening to this or even watching this, I got to give strong credit to those who know they, at some point, they make that commitment mentally and their body is gone and they really stick it all the way through. And I done seen that within your IG post, bro.
Man, that's the first. And let me tell you what I ask my clients when they hit me up, or when somebody they hit me up or they ask me a question about fitness. The first question I ask them is, are you mentally ready for this?
Yeah, I was gonna get in that.
Are you mentally ready for this?
Right.
Because everybody knows what to do. Everybody knows what they're supposed to do. Everybody knows or have that feeling when they go to McDonald's and get that number 3 in the milkshake. Right. They know, like, damn, man, I should be eating this every time.
Yeah,
I'm conscious.
It's a conscious thing.
Your conscience tells you every time. Damn, I don't need to be eating this pizza. I just had some hot wings earlier today. And then
you tear me up, bro.
They justify it. You justify it. Yeah. The game come on tonight, and I'm gonna get right tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna start. I'm gonna wake up in the morning, eat me some oatmeal, drink me a salad. Life happens. You got to change the tire. You get tired. Then you be like, man, give me some chips and a soda. Right. And it's a cycle all over again. Right. But you have to change your mentality and your mental. Right. Once you change your mental, once you change your mind, you can change your destination, man.
Check it out. I've been sharing, me and you pretty much been kind of like close in cahoots now due to business, messaging. Even inspirational stuff of that. I've been telling my wife some of the stuff that I've been listening to you speak on, and I remember one time you told me, like, you can train. You don't really train everybody. Some people just got it, and it's like you look, like you just said earlier. You look at their mental, and it's just like, when you decide you'll be out, you don't need me. You really just need to go ahead and accept that you need to do it because you know you can do it. And then secondly, well, I guess you say thirdly was, you like to see people. After you have pretty much given them a formal result and they get the mental, man, go do your own thing. Cause like with me, and when I'm saying with me, I'm talking about you. The money's cool and the business is cool, but I got somebody else who really need me to serve them. Yes, you got it. You go do your thing. And let me get to somebody who just got off the pizza and who now gonna start to, like, you know what, I need to start eating this. You know what, I need to get in the gym. Or I need to get around somebody who gonna motivate me to lose weight. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I also really admired about you. And I think that kind of, I guess you say, goes into the character. Let's go into, I guess you say, more as the business fashion. What made you actually start Grit, Grind, and Muscle, and then from the extension what that is, like, motivate her?
Okay. So Grit, Grind, and Muscle was started, actually, I started training right after coming back home from overseas, which was probably 2010. So I say about 10, 11 years ago. And I can remember I initially started a kickball league. Okay. I started this kickball league around about 2011. Just had some money, didn't know what to do, just got a new home, new vehicle, fresh from overseas, and just wanted to make my mark back here in Atlanta. So I started a kickball league called the Get Moving, Get Fit Kickball League. Right. Started off with 6 teams, but initially, let me tell you how we started. I did a boot camp on a Saturday morning at Booker T. Washington High School. I was serving as a counselor and a basketball coach there. I was the assistant basketball coach for the varsity team, and we took that team to the Final Four. We should have won a state championship. Shout out to Walter Foster and Darius Miles, but and Scooter Thomas Jones. But we had a boot camp that Saturday morning. I had about 20 people to come out. I had my sister there, Emma Brandy, my other sister, Shawana Jones, some other people that came out, DeMarco Mitchell, my mentor, one of my mentors. And we were supposed to have a boot camp. The boot camp lasted for like 15, 20 minutes. They were burnt out. Right. And I said, I had a kickball in the back of my car. I said, let's play kickball. So we played kickball, and after playing kickball, everybody was like, all right, let's do this next Saturday. All right, let's continue to do this. So we did it the next Saturday, and that turned into a kickball league. And we ran that kickball league for like 7 years straight, man. It was just phenomenal. So the actual Grit, Grind, and Muscle started from Get Moving, Get Fit. It was initially called Get Moving, Get Fit. Right. And then it transitioned to Grit, Grind, and Muscle. After, 2015, 2016, right, that's when my 2015 is when my daughter was born, and I transitioned into bodybuilding. I started doing bodybuilding.
Okay.
And so I just changed the name from Get Moving, Get Fit to Grit, Grind, and Muscle.
Okay. So like we talked about earlier, for us, you yourself, your work ethic, your personality, on the type of charismatic energy people get from your personality and stuff like that. So in other words, the Grit, Grind, and Muscle pretty much feels if it served a true purpose than the actual kickball league. The kickball league was pretty much something that jumped it off, but it transitioned into Grit, Grind, and Muscle. So might I ask you this, explain that personal emotion you get. I know we kind of slightly got into it, but you feel you work, you no longer really work. You work for, I guess it's a living, but it's a total different fulfilling thing. Just like the video that I just shot. It's a different fulfillment that you get when you feel, okay, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And explain that transition that you actually had from the two. Like, should I really do this, or did you kind of go back and forth from allowing it to migrate from the kickball to the Grit, Grind, and Muscle?
No, because I pray about everything.
Oh wow, that's
and
good.
I'm constantly hearing, listening to the earth,
Oh wow,
to people, to signs and wonders.
right.
So, and my Heavenly Father, He speaks through people. He speaks through things.
Bring them on. Go ahead.
And
bro.
I can remember just certain conversations I would have with my mentor, one of my mentors, and I brought him up during the kickball conversation, DeMarco Mitchell, and I can remember us playing basketball one day. Now, Grit, Grind, and Muscle was always in the back of my mind.
Wow.
And I can remember we would play basketball. We would play one-on-one basketball, full court, every morning about 4:30 because I taught at Crawford Lawn Middle School.
Okay.
And he was the assistant principal there. So we would play one-on-one, full court. And I can remember one morning, after I beat him, of course, I can remember him saying, you play like, I can't think of his name one day. I'm drawing a blank. But he's a guard. He plays with the Memphis Grizzlies.
Okay.
And the Memphis Grizzlies, their whole motto is grit and grind. If you know about basketball, they call themselves the Grit and Grind Grizzlies.
Okay.
So he was like, man, you remind me so much of so-and-so. And I was like, for real?
Was it Latrell Sprewell? Did he play?
No.
Did he play for the Grizzlies?
No, he didn't play for Latrell played for the Warriors and New York Knicks. I can't think of my man's name.
Keep it pushing, no worries.
But anyway, it's going to come to me. But anyway, he was telling me, you remind me of him.
All right.
And I was like, for real? Then he was like, man, because y'all play defensive light, you know, you move the way you move, so and so and so and so. So I remember him saying that. And I can remember one of my pastors, a sermon was called The Grind. He was just talking about the grind. So I was just getting all these signs.
It was coming.
It was just coming to me. And once I started bodybuilding, I already knew about the grit and the grind. And once I started bodybuilding, it was just like grit, grind, and muscle.
Okay, cool.
know?
So let me ask this, though. Another very significant thing about your journey. I don't know if we pretty much have went too deep into the story, but you had an injury, though. Was that before Grit, Grind, and Muscle? It had to be before. Was that around?
It was before. Man, this was during my basketball years. This was before Get Moving, Get Fit.
Okay, cool.
This was Mike Jones, the basketball player.
Okay.
So I tore my meniscus and patella.
Okay.
And in my left knee playing basketball, and I had surgery a day after Valentine's Day of 2012. 2012. Yeah, I had surgery, knee surgery. And I can remember being in the gym because I can remember, this is the conversation I had with the doctor. He told me, he said, all right, Mr. Jones, I don't think you could be able to play basketball for the rest of this year.
Right.
Probably about 15, 16 months before you get back on the court.
15, 16 months, bro?
Yeah. And when he said that, I instantly said, I'm going to turn him into a light.
Wow.
So I was just listening to him. I'm like, okay. But in the back of my mind, I was like, I'm going to show you. And during this time, Adrian Peterson had tore his, he was a running back for the Vikings at the time. He had tore his ACL at the same time.
Right.
So I was on YouTube. What is Adrian Peterson doing? How's Adrian Peterson getting his knee back together? He was running in the sand. I'm running in the sand. I'm finding sand pits that pick my apart. He's running heels. He's in the pool. Okay. I hooked up with a guy named Mike who works at LA Fitness. Hey man, I need you to, what's your hours? I need you to train me in this pool. So,
Right.
and shout out to my brother, man, Jamal Greer. He was in my wedding. He trains my kids in basketball.
Right.
He joined me. He was like, hey, bro, I'm going to get in the pool with you. We're going to work out together. He had some injuries, so we in the pool working.
Right.
We on the hill running. Matter of fact, I'm going to be on the hill tomorrow with Mike and Will on
I
the
seen
hill.
that on IG, yeah.
My brother, William Johnson. And I got to talk about William Johnson, but I'm doing the rehab. Everything that Adrian's doing, I'm doing. Everything Adrian's doing. Brother, I would say 10 weeks in, I'm on the court shooting basketball. 6 months in, I'm playing full court basketball, back dunking, boom, touching the top of the backboard, catching oops, everything. And I can remember I went back to rehab. I just went back to that same office, and the doctor looked at me. He was like, what are you doing back here? I'm just like, I just wanted to let you know that I'm back playing basketball.
Yeah, I'm glad you went there.
Yeah, he was like, what? For real?
Yeah.
For real? I'm like, yeah, I just want to let you know, I did my own thing and I'm here. That kind of sparked my interest to do like research.
Right.
Like,
I was just finna get to that.
Like get into research, like, bro, that's when I really started studying the bones, and then the anatomy classes that I took for health and wellness when I was in college, I pulled those notes back out, and I retaught myself like, wow, I wish I would have really honed in on this while I was in college.
Yeah.
So I retaught myself. I was going back over my notes from college, and then I jumped in a nutrition class, and
so another thing with that is I really do admire and nothing against, I guess you say, the medical field, professionals who have invested money and time in their research. But I think you had the mentality that I'm not saying that you're wrong, but I'm gonna try something with you. I'm just not gonna take your advice, and I'm gonna do my own. I'm gonna take matters in my own hand because the willpower of you, I want to get healthy, and I'm not saying you're wrong, but it's very vital for me to do my own research and implement that as well. You know,
that was my spirit man. My spirit man was like, we gonna show him.
Right.
I was quiet. Mike Jones was quiet. I didn't say anything.
Right.
But my spirit man was talking inside of me. He was like, we gonna show him.
Right.
Like 18 months, 15 months.
Gotcha.
These must don't know you.
Okay, cool.
10 weeks later, I'm like this.
Right. Going hard. So let me ask you this too. Another thing as well is you doing your own research and also your nutrition. I know pretty much we're supposed to get into like your secret exercise. I'm not sure you want to reveal all your sauce.
Well,
check
this out, man. Check this out. People in the fitness industry, man, ain't no secrets, man.
Ain't no secrets at all.
Ain't no secret. It's all about knowing your client. And the thing
and
is,
what they need.
It's about knowing your client, what they need, what they can handle, and pushing that threshold.
Okay.
You got to be able to push your client, push that. It's like a coach, being able to coach. You can't coach everybody the same.
Gotcha.
You can't train everybody the same. You can't give everybody, you can't give everybody the same meal plan. Right. You can't tell everybody to lift the same weights.
Oh, behavior patterns can change all that.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
So it ain't no secret sauce, man. I love that word. I love that lingo, but there's no secret sauce, man. The way I push my wife at home when we train is totally different from how I push.
Well, I like how you said that, bro.
Yeah. It's totally different, man. So it is all about being instinctively motivating to your client.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be in touch with them. You got to be one with them. You got to have your own relationship with them and know how to push that button. Like I intentionally try to push some of my clients to get pissed off at me.
Right.
Because I want to see how hard you really can go.
Right.
Either you're going to be like,
it's a mind thing.
Either you're going to be like, F him, I'm done. I don't want to train with him no more. Right. Or you're going to be like, let me take it to another level.
Gotcha.
And most of my clients, they take it to the next level. Like the last video we did, you remember when Fletcher. Okay. She said,
that's what I was talking about.
She said, we're going to lose 25 pounds. I said, no, we ain't. We're going to lose 50 pounds.
I remember that. Did she say, go give me a 50 piece?
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah. I remember.
So it's that push, man. It's that push. So the 25 is gone. We did that.
Okay, cool.
We get that. And if that was the mark that we had set, she probably be like, I done lost 25 pounds. Now I'm cool. But no.
They ain't nothing impressive to herself.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you. I see what you're saying. Say how it goes.
Let's get 50. And
Yeah.
if we just made 40, we killed that 25.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? We killed that 25.
Yeah, got
so,
you.
Hey,
You
man.
smashed that. So in other words, you started to develop the mentality, man. If you want to lose, whatever you want to lose, you can do it. Don't even set no limit to it.
Yeah.
If you want to lose 100, you can.
Hey, man.
Check it out.
It's all about how hard you go.
Another thing too, I guess briefly motivate her. Pretty much mention, pretty much a brand extension from you as a family, I guess too. I don't want her to get on me for saying that. Sorry, but pretty much, I guess go into that, and then I want to go back into you, your customer service, your spirit, and also how people can actually reach you. Okay. I think our time kind of coming in too.
Oh man, yes, grit, grind, and muscle. 2020, man, the pandemic was a great time for me personally in my business, and it was a great time for the bonding of my wife and I.
Right.
And during that particular time, man, my wife and I went to before the pandemic, we went to a birthday party, and I've told this story several times. She had on a dress. And I can remember we got in the car.
She ain't gonna get on you with telling the story.
She ain't gonna get on me.
Okay, cool.
If she do, she
with it.
She with it. Because it's the truth. And she gonna tell this story. She gonna tell it one day anyway.
Gotcha.
But I can remember, man, we got in the car and she hit the dashboard. Boom. She said, I'm tired, Mike. Yeah. She said, I'm tired. And her exact words, I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
And I said, what, baby, what? I'm
What's
thinking myself,
on?
like,
you already
man,
know
we
what
had a good night, man.
Yeah.
No, I don't think we'd had a good night. We've been drinking, like, you know what I'm saying? We finna go home and, you know what I'm saying? Well, don't mess this up.
Yeah.
But she was disappointed in how she was looking. And she told me, man, she said, Mike, you know, when your client made me take your jacket off, because I gave her my jacket, and to take a picture, she said, I just felt so bad. She said my stomach was poking out. She said, that's why I had my hand, and they took pictures and they were able to print the pictures to give me out. She was like, look at the picture. Look, I had to make you put your hand over my stomach.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn. I'm like, you know, and I'm just ignorant. I didn't even know. I'm just like, okay, then my baby, I'm touching it.
But when you looked at the picture, you like,
I see.
Yeah.
I see. And she told me, she said, I'm ready. And a week later, man, go ahead.
I'm sorry, bro.
Go ahead.
Like that, like something that kind of really grabbed me right before you say something. She said she was ready. So it was something about her confidence at that moment. Man, I'm done hiding it. It's really time to go ahead and tackle this.
And that's the whole scene that you set up with the video.
Right.
She had been hiding with wearing bigger clothes and
I knew,
you
bro.
know, just her hairstyle. I can remember her saying, my hairstyle fits the way my body, you know, just trying to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. You see what I'm saying? She was very uncomfortable, but trying to turn it and trying to be comfortable with it.
Gotcha.
So I can remember after we're driving home and I'm looking at the picture, I'm just thinking about it, I'm quiet. I'm like, wow, man, I got to get my baby together. Yeah. So we put a plan in place, man. She actually came to me, and that's the mental part. She was mentally ready. Yeah. She's always been physically ready because she would work out with me sometime, you know, work out with me one week. That felt good. Work out with me the next day, and then I don't see her again for another month or so.
Right.
But she locked in mentally, man. She came to me with the plan.
Everything. She was
everything.
Ready.
She said, Mike, I seen the meal plans that you give B. I seen the meal plans that you give, that you talked to several clients about. Look, let's do this. This is my blood type. Blah, blah, blah. She came to me. These are the foods that I don't like to eat. You already know. I'm going to cook this. I eat this every day. This is what we eat. I don't like this. So we put the initial plan in place for her nutrition. And shout out to Joshua and Janae Childs out of South Carolina. My wife collaborated with one of my best friends and his wife.
Right.
And they started talking to each other and working out with each other over the phone.
Yeah.
Because she made a pact. She said, I don't want to do this alone.
Right.
I don't want to take this journey alone.
Right.
So they started working out over the phone, just FaceTiming each other. All right, girl, this is what we're going to do. I would put the workout on the board. They would do the workout. The workouts were getting more intense. They were getting more dialed in and more detailed with their nutrition.
Right.
And I told them, I said, the first 6 weeks, no scale.
Right.
let's work.
Oh, that's
No
smart.
scale.
That's smart. Yeah.
No
The scale
scale.
can be very intimidating.
I said no scale, let's work, because especially with women, man, they their hormones change, they're on the cycles or whatever, so their weight fluctuates.
Right.
I said no scale, let's work. The first 6 weeks, both of them a piece lost about 16, 17 pounds in like 35, 40 days.
No scale technique. Okay.
No scale.
That's a jewel, bro.
So check this out. After that, they asked another lady to join. So it was 3 ladies on the call. They
Right.
were working out. So over time, man, I think they started on April. My wife's birthday is April 1st. They probably started like April the 7th, April the 8th.
Right.
By 4th of July, them ladies were 30 and 40 pounds down, man.
Right.
And it just kept going on. My
From there.
mother-in-law got on. Shout out to my mother-in-law Kim, man. I got the best mother-in-law on this side.
She
of
be
the
on the call
Mason-Dixon.
working out with you guys?
Listen, man. My mother-in-law is a beast.
Yeah.
She's a grandmother. She's an entrepreneur. She's
Oh, yeah.
60
Okay,
years old.
yeah.
She's a beast, man. So.
Is it Iwi Fresh, right?
No, that's my aunt.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
That's my aunt.
Sorry about that. My
That's
bad.
my aunt. No. That's my aunt. But shout out to her too. That's one of my mentors too.
Okay, cool. So the thing about it is too, it's something that pretty much is very stood out to me, is the fact that, like you said, she actually came to you. There's a huge sentence that I guess you say a saying, that they say the revolution will not be televised. And a lot of people go around saying it, but not understanding where it really came from the artist. He pretty much was saying the revolution will not be televised is saying when the person is ready, it's going to hit their mind before it hit anything else.
Yeah.
It got to start here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, see, I may be one of the dude, bro. I might come in with the latest Nikes, you know what I'm saying, do about 10 sit-up, push the bar about 20 times, then do the IG pick, like I don't really sweat. Or I might just go follow some water. Like, but bro, I ain't gonna lie, I was in the gym one time, like, yo, the revolution ain't been televised yet for me, bro. Cause I'm just being honest with my wife though.
Yeah.
But I be wanting, you know what I'm saying? My thing is, I ain't even really trying to be all solid. I just want to be healthy, cause I'm that's why honestly, bro, that's why I shoot so many videos. And I'm not trying to take this to a bad light. Cause you just never know when, and going to the doctor late and stuff like that. You just never know your issues that you're pretty much amongst if you're not responsible with your health. And it's like when I was with you shooting the last video, it's like, man, hey, you want to get toned, bro? You need to just come holler at me. You know what I'm saying? Come kick it with me. And I totally understand it, but I'm gonna have to start off small, cause like even the last episode, Inspired by You. Yeah. I was telling how Erica was over there with the tens. She had the tens. I went and grabbed the 20.
I know it.
It's a common thing.
I know it.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That pride, man. That pride.
So that thing broke me down. We ended up sharing on the fives, I think. Cause I think the reps that was doing, I'm like, yeah, man. I really got. But see, like with me, I can run like crazy, but it's like when it comes to that, you know. But now, for the type of work that I'm doing, and like my name is actually building, I want to be able to be around to be able to carry out projects, to be able to push my daughter. My daughter got and bought some shoes, bro. Like she's selling shoes, and I got to put up on IG.
Okay.
Yeah, she had her own little money. She had her own little money saved up.
Okay, I seen it on the skateboard too.
Yeah, the skateboard. Yeah,
getting it.
So now it's like, you know, when you see these moments and you see the type of information you got to pass down to your kid, you just can't get to that without respecting your health. Like you told them, like, bro, you need to get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's why I'm glad being around good people, fam. You know what I'm saying? We most definitely got to come to like a closure. But at the end of the day, like I say, man, the people I mess with, I do it to go in depth of who they are as a person, who they are as a business. If you don't mind, I want you to let people know how they can pretty much reach you. Okay. I guess even down to the client profile, whoever you're looking for, or if they even just need some information from you. Okay. Go ahead and let them know, fam.
Okay. Michael Jones, again, I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia. I train on the south side of Atlanta at various gyms. About to get my own gym. That's going to be very exciting. Right. As far as the clientele, man, I'm looking for anybody who wants to change their mind about fitness. You know what I'm saying? Fitness is just not a fad. You know, I hate when people be like, man, I need to work out because I'm getting ready for a wedding. My birthday coming up. Like, no, it's a lifestyle.
Nike down.
It's exactly. It's a lifestyle. Real quick, man, let me say this.
Insecurities, bro. Go.
Let me say this. And I was gonna post this, but I'm gonna say it right now when I got the opportunity. I was in a gas station, and this guy, he had a nice vehicle. I think it was a Mercedes Benz. You know, I looked after he said what he said. I went outside and I looked at his car. Like, he got a nice car, but they didn't have premium gas. Check this out. This is us though.
Okay.
This is us. This is us as a people.
Right.
This is how we think, and this is just ignorant. This brother said, "Y'all ain't got no premium, man. I can't put that goddamn regular in my car."
Yeah.
But he had a soda and a bag of chips in his hand.
They care about more than
He had a soda and a bag of chips in his hand.
The health.
And he said, I can't put premium. So basically everything I need to know about you, brother, you told me your car is more important than your
life.
health.
Yeah. That's deep there, bro.
That's crazy, bro. That's scary. And that's how we operate, man.
Yeah.
And that's why, and we can go on and on, man.
Yeah.
My whole outlook on this COVID situation and it's a lot of times, man, from what we're seeing, people who lifestyle ain't together as far as taking care of themselves.
Yeah.
But that's a whole nother conversation. But man, I can be reached at Grit Grind and Muscle. Check out www.gritgrindandmuscle.com. That's my website. Check it out. You can see some of my testimonies. You can see some of the people that I work with. I work with athletes, whether professional athletes, whether you want to do bodybuilding or you just want to get healthy to be able to take care of your grandchildren.
Awesome.
From ages 20 to 200, if you make it to 200 years old.
That's
I'm
good.
currently about to train my great aunt who's 83 years old.
Whoa.
Oh, we about to get it. We about to get it. We about to get it. We about to get it.
Hey, bro, I got to get in the gym.
Hey,
now,
man.
Bro. I got to.
Listen, 83 years old. Now, she's genetically a beast.
Okay.
83 years old can do 10 pull-ups.
Wow.
Bro, that's next
good.
level.
Yeah.
That's
good.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
great.
sorry, bro. My bad.
That's great.
I
Brother.
know I can't do 10.
Brother, 83,
Yeah.
10 pull-ups? Man, that's great. So
That's a long life, though, man.
that's a long
You know
life.
what though, and to go back to that, some people may live a long life, but you don't want to live a long life just can't do nothing. Just a vessel. You just sitting there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you want to live a long and productive life, man.
Right.
I pride myself on, and this is one of my things. I said when I turn 50 years old, I want to still be able to dunk a basketball.
Right.
When I turn 60 and 70 years old,
Bucket list.
I want to have a bald head, a white beard, and still be able to go outside and run and play with my grandkids.
And do your thing, yeah.
And do my thing. That's all I want.
Bro,
That's all I want,
man,
bro.
by you
It's
saying
simple.
that, you done changed my whole
It's simple,
thing,
bro.
fam.
And I want to see my daughter and my son. I want to see them and be able to be there and just play with them and go to their games and just be a happy, productive, healthy person. That's all I want. I don't need millions of dollars.
Yeah.
I need I just need to be healthy, man.
Right.
I want to be healthy and I want to be here and be productive while I'm here. Again, you can reach me at Grit Grind and Muscle on IG and Facebook, and also Mike Jones the Trainer on IG and Facebook. Shoot me a DM, whatever. Just get in contact with me. Again, the website is www.gritgrind/muscle.com. Check out the website. Just check me out, man. See what I'm all about. And let's get together and let's make some changes in your health.
Good. So, guys, you heard him. Thank you, brother, for actually being here. Thank you for pretty much spreading your word, the positivity, man.
When you call, I'm coming, Corey.
It's cool. You know, we will most definitely keep the unity going, man. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, this guy here, regardless where you at and within your health, he's not gonna turn you down at all. If you willing to work, I ain't been willing yet. So you know what I'm saying? I ain't been.
We gonna get it.
Yeah, we gonna get in there. But I want to most definitely extend. You know what I'm saying? That invitation. If you guys need some things worked on, whatever it is, whatever it's your thighs, your abs, whatever, holler at this dude right here, because not only he's gonna pretty much critique, you know what I'm saying, your structure, you gonna have a different mindset and approach to health in general.
That's the most important part.
Thank you guys for watching Inspired. Sorry about that. And thank you guys for watching Inspired by You, man. Thank y'all for the support, man. Go ahead and comment down below. At my people, at me, whatever it is. Hope you liked it. Y'all be good.
Be blessed.
I know everybody asked me the question. They wanted to know, I know he's gonna wild out and he's gonna do something crazy. Everybody wanted to know what I would do if I didn't win.